Greetings, everyone. This is Professor Donna, and on the screen you should see the assignment for week 2. This is your business research report, and statistically they show now that Generation X and Y want to open their own businesses. And so in this class we do work on a business plan, and I will be doing a video this week as well and posting it about the week 3 assignment. Because I want you to understand the grading rubric and what is expected. So let's talk about this assignment, because this is the foundation for the week 3 assignment, in the fact that this week you are to talk about the business that you would like to start. So it's 500 to 750 words. Again, this should be in APA format. If you're unfamiliar with APA format, I have posted announcements that talk about how to put papers in APA format. And in the bibliography section, there are some videos as well to help you with APA format. That is a South requirement, so please know if your paper is not in APA format and missing the proper in-paper citations and references, that those will also have an effect on your grade. Alright, so the first thing is you want to write about the business. This means identifying the product and the service. Now, when it says identifying the product of the service, that doesn't mean just state what the business is going to be. You do not want to assume that the reader understands what it is or what it's going to be. If you are going to open a spa, you want to be specific in those details in what is a spa, because different spas offer different services. If you're going to make furniture, well, furniture encompasses a lot of different things. Are you going to make just dining room tables and chairs, buffets, jewelry boxes? There's so many items that can go into that, so you want to look at that. Just be specific. Again, these are not generics. Do not assume the reader is, can read your mind. And this is one of the biggest challenges, is that one sentence does not answer a statement. You want to be in depth. You want to be detailed in what your plans are. So the first bullet point there is the purpose of the business. And that's going to answer your first objective, which is 10 points. So I want it to be in depth. I want to know what you plan to do with that business. What kind of business is it? And give me the details. What are you going to offer? Another example that just popped in my head is restaurants. If you're going to do a restaurant, well, what kind of restaurant? Are we talking that you're going to do catering? Are you going to do a bakery? Are you going to do a family restaurant? What kind of food are you going to serve? Give me those kinds of details, okay? The second bullet is a clear position on the likelihood of it being profitable. Now, stating that a business is going to be profitable does not mean it's likely to be profitable. In this bullet point, it's worth 10 points. This is where researching to support a business plan is important. You cannot go to a banker or an investor or a capital venturist, I can't even talk today, and say, I believe my business is going to be profitable because I say it is. That isn't what this is saying. This is saying, prove to me that it's going to be profitable. Is it going to be profitable because there's no other restaurant like that in the area? There's no spa within a 200-mile radius of where I plan on putting my business. In my local area, XYZ, based upon the Census Bureau, it shows that, I have this many people in my area. We're having to buy online. And if I open this store in this area, I can fit a local need so people don't have to shop online for it. Okay? So that's where you're looking to show profitability. Okay? The next one is 2 major obstacles that are going to get in the way of your business plan. Okay? So you got to think about it. What gets in your way? And there's a lot of things that can get in someone's way. The first one is the type of business. Some businesses cost a lot of money to start, while others do not. If you want to open a gym or some type of exercise facility, those cost a lot of money to start because you have to have a building and you have to have equipment. Versus and even restaurants. Unless you can buy an existing restaurant that has a lot of the equipment in it, it's going to cost a lot to start. Daycares cost a little bit less to start, although there are other issues with those. So there are also, for example, if you want to do a franchise, at one time opening a Domino's franchise was one of the most inexpensive opportunities out there in franchises. So there are a lot of franchises that can be a way to start a business with less money. But you want to look at your obstacles, because obstacles can get in the way. A lot of times it's just the confidence sometimes to start a business. Starting a business is a big thing. It's not simple. I mean, one of two things: you either have to start the business and be able to live and have money to pay your bills while you get that business started, or you have to hold down a job and try and start a business, which is what many of us do. So you want to look at those two obstacles. The next one is 2 or more sources of information to support your position. This means that this paper needs to be supported by 2 references at least. And those need to be valid references. Wikipedia, wikis, somebody's blog is not valid references. So again, you can use sites like the Census Bureau. You may even want to check out Google Scholar and the school library. I will always encourage you to use a school library, although there is Google Scholar, which is better than basic Google. And then last but not least, make sure that you write in a clear, concise, and organized manner. In other words, that means the paper needs to flow. Include the details. Like I said, do not assume the reader can read your mind or read your thoughts. Being concise does not mean short and to the point if you leave information out of the paper. Being concise means you put the information in there to where you were clear to the reader, understood the message. Make sure you check for spelling, grammar, and punctuation. Don't forget, if you quote something, to include the quotation marks. Okay? If you put something in from a source, quote it or paraphrase, do not forget to put in the proper APA, in-paper citation, and the references. Again, this is college work, and in college work we support our papers and our research with our proper references. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to call or even text me. That information is listed in an announcement. Thank you.